Hey, hello, how's it going? Good, I'm American. Hello. Hi, guys, good to see you. America, let's stay here. What are we doing? I'm American. My wife is Austrian, so I live in Austria now. I like being married. It makes noise if you're married. Thrilled people, excited, good. I like being married. It's nice to be married. I think it's nice because now we're a we. You know, before we were a me and a you, but now we're like really a we. I think it's beautiful, in theory. It can be hard sometimes. For example, this week we learned that sometimes we pee in the shower. And that was hard for us. We didn't know that about ourselves. You know, we had never asked ourselves if we do that. And we do. A lot. And it changed things for us. It changed how we clean our shower. And how often we make me do that. It's different now. It's different. I'm learning German. I'm learning German for her. German's hard to learn. It makes noise. You speak German? Yeah, great. Yeah, it's difficult. I'm impressed by anybody who speaks 2 languages. Clap your hands if you speak 2 languages. Yeah. How about 3 or more languages? Shut up. Who cares? Shut up. Who asked you? I don't care. Shut up. 2 is enough. To an American mind. 2 languages is so many languages. It's really impressive, just not where you guys live. But like, if you move to the US, if you have 2 languages in the US, you're a genius. If you have 2 languages here, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, but in the US, people are like, what, 2 languages? What's the story? Like, where'd you go to school? Who are your parents, you know? If you have 2 languages here, people are like, what's the story? Where'd you go to school? Who are your parents? If you have only 1 language and you live in Europe, if you have only 1 language and you live here, people are like, are you okay? Like, do you have to wear a helmet to work? Like, are you one of those, like, I don't want to be mean, but like, I don't want to say this in a nice way, but like, are you like a little bit, like a little bit French? Like, are you French? But I'm learning, and I wish I knew when I started learning German, I wish I knew really quickly that bekommen doesn't mean become. I found that one out the hardest way. Because I told my wife, ich will ein besser man bekommen. And she was like, yeah, me too. Good luck out there. They're hard to find. Bekommen's hard for everybody. Bekommen's hard for English learners from German as well. I teach English, and all my kids, they have trouble with bekommen. We were talking about the future, and I go, please tell me about your future using going to future. And one kid was like, in my future, I am become a big house. And then I am become Ferrari. And I was like, buddy, you're gonna become a bus driver. I'm sorry, you gotta get better at English. It's the cutest job I've ever had. I love teaching little Austrian kids English. I go to school every day and I teach 25 little Arnold Schwarzeneggers how to teach. I had no idea when I watched those films growing up that I was in job training. I was like, oh, that's how they say that. You know, that every day I go to school and the kids are like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, and I go, no, and I go, Mr. Teacher, can I go? Wie sagt man? Can I go off the toilet? And I go, no, not like that. You have to say it the way I taught you to say it. What do we say in this class before you go to the bathroom? You know, and the kid goes, I'll be back. And hasta la vista, I say, and makes my day. I get that and 100 euros. That's all I get for the day's work. It's a little boost for me. It's nice. Bekommen's hard even if you speak perfect perfect English. Becoming can be hard. You know, like my wife speaks perfect English. She knows all the English words that I know. Like if we encounter, like if she finds a word that she doesn't know in English, we're both looking up that word together. She forgot one word one time. I remember I was sick and she forgot one word and she was trying to say, don't worry that you are sick, Schatzi, don't worry that you are sick because I will be your sexy nurse. But she forgot the word for nurse, you know? So as she leaned in for a kiss, she was like, I will be your sexy Krankenschwester! What is that? I don't want to kiss that. I don't want to kiss a Krankenschwester. I'm scared. Stop. Whatever you're doing. She goes, nein, Schatzi, Schatzi. And she calls me Schatzi. Schatzi is German for darling. It's the first German word I learned. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with Nazi. And so she, Schatzi, Nazi goes, Schatzi, Krankenschwester, it is a compound word. Krank means sick, und Schwester means sister. That doesn't help me at all. I don't want to kiss my sexy, sick sister. Danke. Danke, nein. But she has trouble with bekommen too. We had trouble with bekommen, me and her, because you guys in German, you use bekommen for a baby. You know, you feel like baby bekommen. And so that's why a few months ago, my wife asked me if I think that it's time that we start to think about getting a baby. And I was like, sure, where do you want to get it from? I don't, we can go to the park, we can go to the neighbor's got one, we can go to the neighbor. Is that too obvious? We go to the neighbor, I can knock on the door and I could be like, hey, where do you recycle this? And then she'll talk for 20 minutes, you know, and we can get one of theirs. And she goes, no, I mean, we should have sex and then get a baby. And I go, oh, yeah, that's a really good idea, yeah. Because that way, before the kidnapping, we'll be relaxed. You know, we'll be, that baby, what do you think? Which baby should we get? It's nice being married in Europe. It's nice to be married here. You get all the benefits of a European if you're married to a European. And that's nice for an immigrant. It's hard to get those benefits. You guys know that, right? In Austria, they're really anti-immigrant. I saw a sign in Vienna during an election that said, Deutsch ist Pflicht, Habibi. And I was like, what the fuck do those words mean? I'm the only guy in Vienna who had to Google both Pflicht and Habibi. I think everyone knows one of them. It means Deutsch is duty, Habibi. And I asked a friend who's a little more conservative, and he goes, it's not for you, Terence. It's for some of these people who come to this country, and all the German they ever learn is mit alles und scharf. And I had to act like those were the only words that I know in German. That's not true. I also know mit Karte bitte. I know mit alles und scharf, mitnehmen, mit Karte bitte. That's the best way to become a doner kebab. That's true. That's the way I become them. But I think it's nice. That's one of the only ways to be married. You have to be married, you know, because countries can be anti-immigrant, but they're always pro-love. You know, in these countries, they have armies, they collect taxes, you know, but if you're like, hey, can I stay here? I love her. They're like, oh, buddy, sure. Kiss her, you know? In Austria, you have to get the benefits, you have to either be born an Austrian or marry an Austrian or do paperwork. Those are the three ways. You have to either come out of an Austrian pussy, come into an Austrian pussy, or become an Austrian pussy. And I like number two. Myself is the best way to do it. Be born somewhere else and let your penis find socialism for you. You know, that's the... Good job, buddy. You could have fucked a Mexican, but you didn't, did you? Nice job. And Western European? Oh, nice. There's a long way of saying I have healthcare now, which, as you can tell from my accent, is a big deal for me. Wow, I went to the doctor this week just to say hello. They call it a checkup. I call it a what's up? Nice to meet you. Is this free? It was. You can have, they gave me a free urine test. They gave me a free blood test. They tested my poop, which I hope is normal. It kind of felt like a prank. It kind of felt like they're like, oh, the American is here. He has never been to a doctor before. What can we make him do? Poop into this. I don't know. He's doing it. Not in here. They did. They gave me an envelope. They gave me an envelope for my poop sample. And my first thought was, I'm gonna need a bigger envelope. I don't know if you guys know American poops, but I can't do it like this. I can't. When I poop, you can't file it away. You know what I mean? Is that how it is in Austria? Is that how organized you are? Is it like all schnitzel in, schnitzel out? Is that the kind of poop that you guys have here? But that's not how it works. Inside the envelope, there was a card, and on the cardboard card, you put pieces of your sample and you give it to them. And that gave me a good idea because my brother's birthday was coming up fast. And I sent it to him in the States, and he was very surprised. And he goes, what is this? And I go, that's a feces testing kit. But the surprise is, I haven't even used it yet, okay? You can use it, send it to me, and I'll give you my results. You don't have insurance. Happy birthday, you know? Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night.